Okay, so in this video I'm going to be talking to you about why you should be starting martial arts. The reason why I'm saying this to you right now is because I've been in the position of not knowing how to fight myself. And I know it's very demasculating. Like, you don't feel masculine walking around. You can't be like walking with confidence because in certain situations when you're out at night and there's people around you who might seem threatening potentially, but let's be realistic, they're probably not. But if they were, you know you can't even beat one of them in a fight, and that's not a very securing thought. So I know how it feels, but I also know how it feels when you then after that know that you probably could beat them. And it's not to say that you should go out at night and just beat random people. That's not the point I'm coming at whatsoever. But the feeling and the level of confidence it gets you when you know that you could protect yourself if necessary. And also if you're walking around with your woman, that you could protect her from any kind of assault. That's a very important feeling, and I think it's a part of masculinity that you can't really have if you don't know how to fight. So I think at least knowing somewhat how to fight is essential to actually being able to walk around without fear. So what I would recommend is joining a fighting class. The best fighting classes I would say is boxing or kickboxing or also Muay Thai or MMA. It's great to have ground skills that you get from MMA, but you also need to have some boxing and some kicking skills as well. That's why I'm not recommending, for example, BJJ, because BJJ is fantastic. It's incredible, but you just don't get any kind of skills with your hands or knees or legs to kick. So if you are in a situation where you're not on the ground, but you're standing upright and someone tries to punch you, you can't just do a triangle choke on them. So you have to also know some boxing and some kicking, I would say at least. And the reason why that is because in most situations you're not going on the ground, because if you're going on the ground, there could be a friend of the guy going on the ground with coming from behind and just kicking you in the stomach, and then you're fucked. So even though you're black belt in BJJ, if there's two guys or a guy with a knife, you're fucked. So that's why you need to learn how to just do a simple kick or a simple punch and then just run. But I would recommend going to one of these classes and for at least 6 months to a year. And if you don't find them enjoyable after that, just leave. Now you know somewhat how to fight. It's also very, very fun. So I doubt you will just find it not interesting whatsoever. And maybe even get caught in the sport. And it's also a very great way to make some great friends. Of course, there is better ways to find great friends, but it's at least a way to find friends that are also active and masculine in some kind of way. So I would say going to some kind of fighting gym is both a great way to make friends, but also a great way to get more masculine and get jacked as hell as well. The fact that you don't know how to fight is also it is a weakness, I would say, because okay, maybe you're jacked, maybe you're big, but if you don't know how to fight, a guy who's like half your size could fuck you up if he wanted to, and that's a very demasculating thought. So when you get a great body, build a great body, all that shit I've told you to do already, you get a pretty big ego, but then you need some fighting skills to support that, because muscle ain't doing shit in a fight unless the other guy doesn't know how to fight either, and you're like twice his size. So if you know how to fight and you have muscle, people don't want to fuck with you whatsoever. And if they do, they will definitely regret that decision. Pretty much the point I was making in this video is that you should try to learn how to fight. Then that's it, because it both gains you more masculinity and it also gains you the protection that you need so that your woman doesn't get assaulted while you're there and has to protect her. So basically, it just makes you more masculine because you have more credibility in protecting your woman and you have the feeling that you are secure in life. So thank you for watching.